Joke, Volume 6.
So Volume 6, the final volume before the song and video are released. This one's going to be focused on Dave's vocals, what it took to get Dave's vocals, the mixing and mastering process. We're going to not play quite as much of the tracks as we have in the previous ones. We want to keep a little suspense for the release, which will be available for pre-order on September 30th. And that's on iTunes, and then the full release of the song and video will be October 7th. Recording the vocals for this one was pretty standard, same as we've ever done with any of our tracks, and most people do, is Dave just goes into the tracking room, we put a mic up in front of him, and let him do his thing. So here's Dave talking about his approach to writing and his lyrics and whatnot.
Yeah, basically when I was a kid, I listened to KNEC, and I think they had some studio. It was one of those stations that had one of those studio outtakes of James Hetfield. And he was doing their writing. I think it was something to do with Whom the Bell Tolls. And I remember him just like, it wasn't, he was setting these vocal patterns to the music, no actual lyrics. And I thought that was just the way you were supposed to do it, or I thought that was, I kind of just remember taking notes from that one interview, and that's pretty much how I've been doing it. And Steve will come up, with a guitar lick, a little drum machine in, or whether we're in the studio together, and they'll start playing, and I'll at least, give forth the effort to throw a vocal pattern over the music in order to, just kind of feel the music, or just, kind of work with them. I don't usually have lyrics for a song until the song's pretty much done, you know what I mean? Because I pretty much write off of how the song's making me feel. I mean, there's so many different things as to how to go about even writing lyrics, and then usually the lyrics pertain to what I'm going through in my head at the time, or something that I've experienced, or that's pretty much it.
So some of you might remember in the beginning, earlier on, I think it might have been Volume 2, we were talking about this. There was a vocal line that Dave had that ended up, we were unsure of how to do it live, so it became pretty much the bass line. Well, that was for when we're going to play it live, and it really worked out great for the bass line to play that, but since we're recording it, we decided to put that vocal line in. And it was going to be mostly just kind of a background thing, something that's just kind of cool and effecty. It actually turned out it sounds like a voice, but it's got a lot of effects on it. It sounds really cool and kind of eerie. This is like a harmony in there. And Elena had the idea to put some keys in there, because some of you may not know she actually plays piano and keys as well as bass, and this will be the first Soulbleed tune that'll have keys in it. So this is what she wanted to add into that part. So it turned out pretty cool. It's this really like trippy ambient section. So it added something that was really cool, just a melodious part there, where it got really heavy in the song, and it just was a really cool part that basically spawned from Dave's vocal idea way back in the very beginning. So when it came to the mix for this song, it's also back to the standard stuff that I've always done with our band. I tend to mix with a hybrid of some computer effects and whatnot, and a lot of this analog console. I really like the sound of analog. I have a lot of outboard gear that gives me a specific sound that I kind of go for when mixing our stuff. Big low end, punchy, that kind of thing comes to mind, I guess. And it was pretty much the same thing. Just ran through here, mixed it, made it sound the best I could get it, and sent it off to Oasis Mastering, who mastered the first album. Ed Schreier worked on that album. Gene Grimaldi did this one, did a fantastic job. Couldn't be happier with that. So everything's done. This whole series has been awesome. We look forward to doing more of this video update stuff with our full-length album, because we're going to be pretty much working hard on that now that this song is finished, and that's the next goal for Soulbleed, is to get another full-length album done. So we're going to be working on that pretty hard in the next few months. Don't forget to pre-order on September 30th, and the song and video will be out October 7th. Thanks again for watching.